Welcome to Professional IAS. Today is current affairs short number 25 for UPSC 2024 and all other examinations. So now we are talking about a very important and very depressing news that cancer has become one of the second most important type of cancer in our country. So let us now talk about the symptoms of cancer, why does it happen and how can we prevent it. Very important. One has to understand that those who are very fond of junk food और जो भी हलीम वलीम खा रहे हैं प्लीज़ स्टॉप कर दो क्योंकि your health is more important and your life is more important. It's at least if not for you, बहुत सारे आपके फैमिली है पेरेंट्स हैं उनके लिए your life is very important. So you have to grow up, you have to make the life better. So please, whatever you are doing, do in a balanced way. Let us now understand why stomach cancer are rising in our country. These are also called as gastric cancer. Okay, so you can see in the picture that this is how it is. Okay, so here if you see, I am just marking here, this is called as inner lining of our stomach. Inner lining means the layer, the skin, whatever is there inside. Outer lining is nothing but the outside. Okay, if the skin is there, that is called as outer lining. Remember this point. So we are now talking here inner lining. So what generally will happen here? Okay, so here the cell inflammation will start when cell will start to bulge, and slowly what happens here, number of cells will start multiplying, making the gastric cancer to come up. Okay, so let us now understand that in detail. Okay, right, as I've already told you this point, that stomach or gastric cancer, it begins in the cell lining of the stomach and slowly it spreads all over your stomach. It is the fifth most common cancer among males especially and fifth among females. Okay, and both males and also females, for both of them it is standing at the fifth place with respect to cancer, because we also have liver cancer, lung cancer, gut cancer, many cancers we have. This stomach cancer is standing at fifth place. Experts are still worrying that why this number is increasing every other day. Stomach cancer is also the second most common cancer of death related to death across the world. According to a study conducted by Indian Council of Medical Research, as compared to the Western countries, stomach cancers are extremely high in our country. Obviously, why? Because the source by which the Indians get the stomach cancer is very relative to us, because we are fond of what our obese diets, our fatty foods, we take a lot, junk foods, biryanis, halims. Okay, please ban kar do all of this to, because in India we are having unique dietary practices which include lot of spicy preserved foods. We generally eat a lot. I have already made a video that if you are storing your food and again reheating the very next day and eating that, it also is one of the source of cancer. I have already made a video on it. So please try to make a fresh food and eat on the same day. At least those who are like single in their flats and those who are living alone, make sure that you either throw the food at the end or give it to somebody, or make sure that you eat the food on the same day, but don't put in the freezer and don't again reheat, because reheating is not a good sign, because it also leads to a lot of diseases which I've already discussed in my last current affairs short. So preserved foods we should not do. Alcohol is again a very important driver of gastric cancer, and spicy. Here the most important thing that I wanted to point out, that spicy food. Then nowadays every one of you who are watching me not going to the restaurants and asking for spicy dona, can you make little bit spicy? Don't do all that things, because that is what you have to do in order to protect yourself from gastric cancer. Okay, let us now go ahead. According to American Cancer Society, there is a very good link is there between our spicy food and steamy and increased risk of stomach cancer. Consumption of foods like self-preserved fish, meat, vegetables and processed grilled also, and a lot of people does not want the chicken to be grilled on stove. They want chalo bhai charcoal pe karenge, let us go to the camp, let us do there, etc. All that natak drama is not going to happen. It will lead you to what? Death, nothing but cancer. Make sure that you don't have that fantasies of what, going to the camp and putting wood and trying to put coal and trying to have the grilled food. On and off you can do it, but if you are having that funness, charcoal cooked meats are also one of the main cause of increased risk of stomach cancer. Please remember this point. Experts say that, okay, capsaicin, it's a compound which is found in chili and red peppers responsible for this spicy sensation in the many foods may irritate the stomach lining and increase stomach acid production, which will ultimately tear your inner lining of the stomach and lead to inflammation and development of cancer. Signs and symptoms of people who are having cancer is doctors even say that stomach cancer does not exhibit any symptom in the initial stages. You will be very very happy, but if you're feeling like loss of appetite is there, trouble in swallowing, tiredness and fatigue, you feel nausea, weight loss, continuous, your heart is burning, you will feel indigestion is very common every other day, you are sometimes you vomit blood when you are in fever, feeling bloated always and constipated, you go to the washroom many times, your motions are very very frequent, severe stomach ache if you ever have it, you will have a very very severe one, feeling full even after eating a small meal. These are some of the important symptoms where one can identify the gastric cancer is there or not. Apart from that, some other reasons are also there: family history or genetics, recurrent Heliobacter, this particular pylori infection, gastroesophageal reflux disease, gastritis, history of stomach ulcers or polyps, frequent exposure to substances like coal, metal and rubber, smoking, vaping. Vaping is nothing but hookah, chewing tobacco, alcohol addiction, obesity. These are all the symptoms by which one can get the gastric cancer. So how to prevent? First of all, be healthy, go to the gym, hit the gym, go to the yoga, whatever you want to do, you have to do that. Apart from that, have a balanced diet, no halim regularly, no biryani regularly, eat home food, no mirchi, pakoda, etc., so and so forth. Avoid smoking. You have to do it. If you're a chain smoker, slowly reduce over a period of time. If you are not a smoker, please don't touch it. It is not going to give you anything. If you think that women like it because you look macho or the gully people will be afraid of you if you're doing the smoking, it is all wrong. That kind of things don't exist. Tobacco products, please avoid it. Okay, there's some, and maintain a healthy weight. If you're also maintaining, then you are going to become very happy in your life and protect yourself from cancer. Thank you for hearing to me. Please subscribe to the channel and share to all of your friends, and make sure that every one of us are going to have a healthy, good, balanced diet with exercise.